So now this is the part 2, so we continue from where we stopped, the part 2 of the video. So let's continue. So the next thing is to go back to the picture layer. You're on the layer, move to your smudge brush. This is the settings you have to set your smudge brush. The flow 7, the strength 43, the size is according to how you are smudging. So let's begin. Okay, let me show you the direction that I am going to be smudging so that you don't get confused. So the nose side, you're moving like this for me. The nose side moving this direction, this side this direction. Yeah, you're moving this direction. Yeah, you're moving to and fro. Coming this direction, you'll be going this direction, going this direction. To and fro, to and fro. This direction, this direction, this direction. I hope you understand. The nose, this direction, this direction, this direction. I hope you understand now. So that's are the directions we'll be moving. Alright, now let's continue. Go back to the smudge brush. Alright, still on our picture. Do not over smudge, because just small touch is okay, so that you won't come and change the picture. So pause the video here, let me smudge it and continue. Alright, we are done smudging the, I won't say smudging, I will just say smudging the picture, because this is not smudge, it still looks the same. You'll not even see the differences. Understand? You'll not even see the difference. Let me show the difference. Now, hold on, can you see that? That's the difference. Alright, on back on that one. Okay, so now what next? Let's work on the skin first, because that's the most important thing. So now we'll cut out use a paintbrush. We'll cut out the skin, that is, cut out every layer apart from the skin. That's what we need right now. Mind you, you duplicate the main picture you have smudged already. You duplicate it, then you off the down one, then the up one that you're cutting now. So you cut out the skin. Make sure you are careful. I'm being fast because I'm already, let me say, a pro in it. But you that are learning, you have to take it slowly. Don't rush, because you see me rushing, then you want to follow me and rush. Don't do that. Always calm down and do your work. cutting it. The part 1 was a little bit kind of long. I didn't expect it to be that long, about 30 to 40 minutes thereabouts. I didn't expect that to be that long. Because this one is supposed to be much longer than that. Anyways, let's keep moving. So now we are done. We are done with the this the skin. So now, as you can see, I've cut out the clothes away. So we will now duplicate this one. The one I've cut out. I'm duplicating it because I want to easily shade it. I'm using this shade, this very one, because I want to easily shade it. That's why I'm duplicating it. If not, I'll just easily, or hardly, let me say hardly, start coming down, shading little by little. So now put this in color. Put this on color. So now you can see that. Put that on color. I'll put this on multiply. The multiply should be beneath the color, because if it's above here, it will change the color. Most people are putting it above. I don't put my multiply above, put it beneath. Understand? It adds a shade. Get the point now. To duplicate that also, put this on this screen to bring a light a little bit. Put that on soft light. Now you see, as the screen now has brought out the light. Put that on multiply. Just multiply a little bit, just a little bit. That's very good. Alright, so now we'll move back to the first layer. We'll add that first layer of painting. So now we'll add a new layer, which I've just done so, and then you select your spray brush, select darker color. I'm using this color now. That's why I urge you, before you learn from me, you have to get my color palette. You understand? Alright, now I'm starting the shade now. So keep shading. What I'm shading the darker areas. If you notice it, I'm shading the darker areas. I did reduce any opacity. I'm shading the darker areas. Like I said, my next tutorial is going to be on Burna Boy. I'll be doing a tutorial for Burna, congratulating him for winning his Grammy award. So the next tutorial will not be for premium students, it will be for general students, but there are some details that will be hidden. The main juice will be hidden. Yep, the main juice got to be hidden.
Charisma.
So yeah, moving. You can see you shade the lines to bring out the depth on the palm. That's what I'm doing now, shading all the darker areas. If you want to learn from me, you do what I'm doing, you watch the video, you come back, you do what I'm doing. As time goes on, you start getting it yourself. But firstly, if you want to be fast in learning, what if I do one, you go and do one, or maybe if I do it in fives or in twos, if I do five, you go and do five, if I shade five, you go and shade five. That's how you learn. It's not that you watch, oh, then you open the picture, you will not do anything. Even though you do it, man, it's not that good. It's the way you follow me, exactly what I'm doing, and when you do it, you see that it come out very fine. Though you're not remembering the process step by step, but as much as you do it, you get used to it. You understand? As much as you do it, you will tend to get used to it, and you become like perfect in it. As I'm doing this one, like some people were wondering, how would I then do the eyeglass? They will just be waiting for how to do the eyeglass. People are just, eyeglass is nothing. You guys know, I'll get to that place. So now we'll add a new layer. We'll select the darkest, which is this. Mind you, I use this first for the painting. I use this second for the second layer shade. Now I'm using this. Alright, so now I've added a new layer, as you can see. Come down now, the darkest area, to bring out the depth, that is where you should shade. To bring out the depth, that is where you should shade. So keep shading the darker. And mind you, the way I shade is like this. Can you see? I'm not doing it like this, to and fro, to and fro. It's on one direction, like this, one direction. Can you see? I'm not doing it like this, like this. I'm not doing it like this, like this. No, that's the wrong way to shade. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's bringing much more detail. Bringing much more detail. Okay, let's keep adding the details. So now add a new layer for the what? For the light. This is our light. Reduce opacity to 40. And you add the light slowly. On the lighter areas, that is where you should put the light. On the lighter areas. Minutes gone already. Can you see that? Can you see how beautiful it's becoming? So we'll add a new layer again. Put a layer on soft light blending. That's the new layer opened. You tap it, go to blending, and you choose soft light. You choose a white color, you increase the opacity to 100, and you start shading the most lighted areas. Like the most bright areas. It's not everywhere you will shade though. The most bright areas that you see. Even me too, I'm being careful here, because this also can also disfigure your work. So you have to be very careful when shading something like this. Okay. see this. Can you see that? So what do we do next? We choose open a new layer. We will select the paintbrush, still on white color. We paint the eyes. There's some people that will start adding much more details on the eyes, but I don't have that time. If I want to do an eye tutorial, I'll do a single eye tutorial where you see, but I don't want this video to be so long, whereas I'll start adding much more details to the eyes. So open a new layer, we choose soft lights, put it on black color, shade the inside, eyeballs, paint that, paint this. Yep. Open a new layer, put it on color, we select this pink color, choose a hair flow brush, come down here at the extreme edge of the eyes, shade this like this, good, shade it like this, shade like that, shade like that, add a new layer, reduce the opacity like this, choose the white. You can see this white is place. Want to make it more brighter. White spot. Take it like that, much more clean. Can you see that now? Alright. So next we'll go for the teeth. Choose open a new layer. Choose your paintbrush. Paint this. That eyes and these teeth blending. Some people will be using soft light on white. It's not soft light, it's color to bring out the real thing, understand? So now we'll go for the lips now. Now this lips layer will come beneath the teeth layer, so that anything we are doing will go in under, not be showing on top. Now we're painting the lips. Painting the lips. Opacity like this. Then a new layer. For the up lip, we're choosing this color. Painting it. Reduce opacity to 57. Then we'll get our shade. Choose a black shade at this extreme edge here, and start giving some shade gently. If you know you can't do it, just leave it, because it might spoil your work. Might. spoil your work. Can you see that now? So now we'll go to the light color, which is white. We'll use opacity very well. Then you start shading the lighter part on the lips. Start shading the lighter part on the lips. Shade. Just put my voice is audible enough for you guys to listen. That part of the lips to make it superb. There's a mistake here. Put transparent and then clean the mistakes. See? Yeah. So now you add soft glow. Choose your white. And choose this brush. Yeah, this one. Opacity 100. Just add some details to the lips. And some details to the lips. Then we'll choose the smudge brush. Some in there. Then you smudge that out. What I'm smudging is the tip edge, not the middle. The tip edge to make it smooth. There are some that will not match. Like this that didn't match, just I spread it so that there now will be shiny. So now, yeah, shading there, smudging there. That. So that's being done. Select soft light. Select airflow brush back. Is to go to the lips. I'll add some light in the lighter area to bring much more beauty. As you can see now, the lips has much more beauty. Open a new layer. I'm going to choose this because I want to add some shades beneath the spot. I want to add some shades beneath the spot to give some V depth. Some V depth on the lips. Some V depth on the lips. Alright. Now you can see that as beautiful as ever. So now people are still waiting for 30 minutes gone down. People are still waiting for the, what should I call it, for the eyeglass. I'll put the eyeglass in part 3. I'll put the eyeglass in part 3. Let the eyeglass go to the part 3. Yeah, because part 3 now I'll be doing it with the clothes, blending and the rest, because I would not want a situation where the data will be much or you guys to get the video now will become hard or something. So right now I'll add a new layer. I will select color, I will select the pink, I will select my paintbrush, I will scroll down to the finger. Most people are using soft light for finger, not soft light, is color. All this in most times are all color. So I'll paint this pink, paint this pink, paint this pink. Did a mistake there, coming. Let me be done with that first. Paint this pink. If you want to spend time on this work now, I will start adding some details on the fingers, but now just reduce the opacity. Yeah, yes, that's enough. There's some things that most people normally add, some stylish, let me say some stylish things that most people normally add. They will use this brush here, this very brush I choose. They'll come down to the leaves, then come and put it on low. So come start adding something like that. I have to see when. So let me just do it. Lovers of that normally see that. Yeah, we love what I see. Let me see how many minutes. 32, 35 minutes. I end this video. I put the next one part 3. So now we add a new layer. I have a layer. Okay, this layer. Of this layer. See what I can do with this layer. Yeah. If you should watch the part 1 and part 2, okay, let me redo it so that those that the meet up can also see. So now what I do first, I will choose this color. Mind you, I say arrange your color platelet exactly like the way I did mine. Now paint. I'll put the layer on color. Can you see now it's bringing out the beauty? Now it's bringing out the beauty. Here's the beauty. Can you see that? Can you see that now? Let me on the red picture. You see the difference? Can you see? So now this way we are. Can you see? This way we are now. So now you go beneath that layer because we have to paint something under. Let's just choose a deeper red. Put it on color. On this we're going to be testing. Anyone that matches, then we use. Anyone that matches, then we use. Put this on one color. You can see that. So now mind you, is that. So I can now use this one now that I've done before for some different purpose. You see. Untitled. Okay, let me use blue now. Choose white, choose this heavy brush, and on this side. So now for those that are in my premium class and that have done this work before, you can see where you can correct yourself in some places. Like some places I made some mistake on that I don't want to talk yet. So now you guys are waiting for the eyeglass. That's the eyeglass. So those that are waiting for the clothes, how I will design the clothes, which is this. Stay tuned for part 4. Let me see the time. It's 30 minutes, 37 minutes, almost 40. Let me see. Let me do the head warmer. Let me do the head warmer, then we're done. And move to the clothes for the part 4. For the part 3, sorry. So now come down to the last layer here. We'll duplicate this off the picture of the down one. We'll cut out this main clothes and leave just the head warmer. Understand? So now that is it. Just the head warmer. Mind you, is beneath all those things. You get me now? So now we'll duplicate this main one again. This one I will just cut. We'll pin it. That is, we'll lock it. We'll choose a black color. I'll choose it black. While I'm duplicating that, I don't want to start going down and start painting it small to follow the shape. That's why I just cut it out, duplicate, so that it will follow the exact shape and fast. You know, that's how minimize time. So now you choose color. You will not choose multiply, because if you choose multiply now, you will not be seeing anything. Okay, let me show you now. Choose multiply. You're not seeing anything. You just see black, same as if it's normal. You get the point now. You choose darken, the same thing. If you choose color bond, the same thing. All those stuff, they are all the same thing. So I'm not bringing anything. Choose soft light. Give you a darker blue. You understand? I don't want darker blue. I want black. So now this is it. So now this one that we duplicated, you go down to the other one, duplicate it again. Then we choose soft light. Duplicate again. Then you will now choose multiply. When you choose a multiply now, you will reduce the opacity a little bit, so that you can see what you are doing. When you're done with that, you now add a new layer above all those head on my layers. Then you choose white. You choose this. You have no brush. Reduce this to 50 first. Then reduce your opacity very well. The opacity very well. So I'm trying to like bring out some depth, some hidden depth. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to say something. Let me move this layer to the top. Let me copy it of this one to the top where the main picture is, so that we could be seeing what you are doing. Now this is that. So now I will paste this here. Then I'll reduce this to 50, how I did, or 45. So you can see. Okay, let me increase this so that as I'm doing it there, see what I'm doing. So now we'll shade that. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Can you see that now, right? I bring in the beauty. how the beauty is being added. So now reduce that back to that 40 or 50, anyone you want. So now this is where we are. So people will say just complete it, just complete it. Let me look at the time. 41. Let's just make this video 15 minutes. I don't want to be going to part 3 of the video. Let's just make it a 15-minute video. Let me just complete it since we are almost done, and I'm sure most of you will be wondering how we are going to add background and the rest. Oh, I forgot to do something. I forgot to put the nose ring color. I forgot to add nose ring color. Let me add it. And to make this nose ring glitter, beneath that color we'll select white. We'll go to this this shape here. It's light kind of shiny shape. Can you see that? Added some that has to be outside. That has to be respect yourself. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Oh God. That'll be better. As you can see, shiny. That's some here. Some here. So the glasses are shiny. It should be beneath the color. If it's not beneath the color, it will not be beautiful. It will be shining somehow. Can you see that? And added much more detail to our work. Of this, you see, on this, can you see the light it has added to our work? Added some beauty now to our work. So now let's go to the clothes as quickly as possible and let's be done with this art. So now the cloth now. Let me see the color of the cloth. You can put it any color because as I'm seeing the cloth here is somehow ash. So now I'll just duplicate this last layer, lock it. I don't want to go about. Let me just paint it pink. Let's love pink, something like that. Let's see if pink will match. If pink matches, we go pink. Pink doesn't matches, we look for another color. Now we have to pin our work because if it deletes, can you see what just happened now? Can you just see what just happened now? If Autodesk just stop like that and your work crashes, it automatically deletes. So once you have done your work and go a little bit far, I'd advise you to pin it and open it back again, because once it deletes, it's gone, as in it's gone. So the stress of undergone to start again, to be sure that you have pinned it, you have to pin it, enter it again and pin it again to be very sure that yes, it has pinned. So now we'll continue. So now I'll put this on color. Does pink matches? Let's see for the color that blends, or white. White. Let's see pink. This hotel is my handle. This blue is very fine. This blue is very fine. But the issue here is that would the client love it to be blue? Would the client love it to be blue? Now this blue is so catchy, as in so fine. Now this pink, that's what we can do with the pink. Let's set it back. Let me just use blue. I like the blue. Let me use that blue. I like that blue. Now the down, will duplicate it again. We'll put this on soft light or overlay, anyone would love to put it on. Then we'll come over here, we'll add new layer, put some color, we choose a gold color again, scroll down to the chains again, start painting the chains again. And flat. So in this, put it, select the black color, show the nose as the bead. You can see that. So if you want to make it to glitter, go beneath it, add a new layer, choose a white color, and let's go to our shape, which is this, and let's make it shine. Let it shine. Maybe I can sing. Let me make it shine. Let me see that. Now it's shining. Can you see our work? No. Can you see our work? No, as in. No, wait. No, wait. Can you see something? Can you see our work? From this to this. I forgot to add something. You choose soft light on this. Let's choose soft light on this. Choose this good color. Select our airflow brush. Now add it here. color. Put this on something red. Can you see it? So let's add that thing that most people don't really add. Select. Let me select. Yeah, let me select that and put it on blue. Something like that. Add it. Yeah. To make our work much more detailed. So now to add background, we'll go beneath here. There's the last layer. 52 minutes gone. Make sure you pin the work again, so that in case if it deletes again, we should delete again. We will know that Autodesk is mad, very mad. So now that's it. Let's add a background. We import picture. Go to the last layer and then import a picture. Choose photos. Just select any background here. Select a shiny background. Delete. See, I was saying this thing ever since. I just want to delete my work ever since. But thank God I have an account. This is why I mostly say you guys should create accounts with Autodesk. Always try to create an account with Autodesk. Let me pause this. It comes back. I pray it comes back. I pray it comes back. Thank God it's back. Yeah, it's back. Nothing spoiled. You see, I didn't pay my work now. You see, everything will just clear. By now, I would have been shouting. Hey, whoa, my work has cleared, though. But I'm very angry at myself right now. So let's pin your work once you know you have done something hard and something different. Let's pin your work, because sometimes Autodesk doesn't have sense. So this is the background. This is the background I'll be adding. And so people will be asking, how would they add shadow to the wall? So this way, so as you can see, this is the picture. This way, don't worry, I'm not tutorial. I'll teach you how to do shades. So for now, we end the video here. Thank you and God bless you.